Hey guys, what is up? It is No Help and welcome back to another video today. So in today's video, we're going to be mining gems in Shiloh Village to see if it's worth doing in 2023. So the wiki is saying you can mine about 950 gems per hour. It recommends you have 61 plus mining, either have a rune dragon or a crystal pickaxe, a charged amulet of glory, completion of the hard or elite Karamja diaries for the gloves to teleport over there and have access to the bottom floor, a gem bag, a celestial ring, and you can also use tick manipulation is optional. It is required to have Shiloh Village completed, and you can expect about 600,000 GP per hour, as well as 61,000 mining experience per hour, which is actually pretty good. So the gems you're actually going to be getting from this are opals, jades, red topaz, sapphire, emerald, ruby, and diamond. So no dragonstones and no onyxes. Now, if you compare this to the Motherlode mine, at 99 mining, you're going to be getting about 52,000 experience per hour and 450,000 GP. So the gem mine is better experience and better money. So getting these gems is very important on an Ironman account. One, to train your crafting, and also you can make a ton of jewelry to help you get around the game or even help extend or make Slayer tasks quicker. They're also great for making bolt tips if you want to do some bosses, like for example the Phantom Muzzpa. You're going to need a lot of the sapphire bolts. If you are a main account, however, you can make a lot of money doing this method. It's consistent, and you're also going to be getting more experience instead of going to Motherlode, for example. Okay, so this is the gear setup that I take. I have my Prospector helmet, the Varrock Armor 4 acts as the Prospector top, and then we got Prospector legs and the Prospector boots. I've got a max cape. The cape doesn't really matter. I've only got a rune pickaxe, unfortunately, and then I take my Celestial ring. It's uncharged, but it will provide a +4 invisible mining level. And then you got the Karamja gloves, either 3 or 4, to help you teleport over to the Shiloh Village mine. Now in my inventory right here, I have the gem bag. Now this will hold all of the gems for you. Not all of them, but it will hold the sapphires, the emeralds, the rubies, the diamonds, and dragonstones. So the jades, the opals, and the red topaz, you have to bank, but there is a deposit box there. So the Shiloh Village mine is located in Shiloh Village, a little bit north of the city, right at the end of the gate right here. Now the best way to get there is obviously by using the Karamja gloves. Now if you don't have that, you can use the fairing code CKR and then run into Shiloh Village this way. Now this also isn't the best because you will only have access to the top, and you really want to have access to the bottom, because if you don't, the banking process is pretty brutal. You have to walk all the way across the bridge here to the bank. So I highly recommend you get the hard or elite diary so that you can get access to the bottom. So as you can see right here, players who have completed the hard Karamja diary gain access to the underground portion of the mine, which has an additional 48 gem rocks and a bank deposit chest. Also, if you do want to do the tick manipulation method, it's I'm not going to be showing it in this video, but you can actually gain up to 105 to 115,000 mining experience per hour and over 1 million GP in profit. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys how I personally get there. You literally just use the Karamja gloves, head over to the mine, and this should teleport you right into the basement where we're going to be mining today. Now, as you can see right here, it's just a bunch of rocks, and I like to tend to go into a circle and mine them all, and then once I get a full inventory, I would deposit it in the bank chest. Now, if you don't have access to the bottom, you can still mine gems, but there's only about 7 here, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then you might have to hop a bunch of worlds because it can be a lot of competition here, and then you're gonna have to run all the way to the bank and run back. So it's a lot better money and experience if you have access to the bottom layer here. So it's literally as easy as just walking in a circle, starting with the first one here, and then you should mine it pretty quickly, and you will get about 60, I think it's 66.5 experience per rock. So you just keep running around, and you should mine them very quickly. Depending on your mining level, obviously, you might mine them a little bit slower, and your pickaxe. I only do have a rune pickaxe, so I won't be as fast as, say, a dragon or even a crystal pickaxe, but it seems to be mining them pretty fast. And as you can see, you just walk around the corner here. All the regular gems will go into your gem bag, and the other ones like the jades, opals, and the red topaz will go into your inventory, and then you can just deposit them into the bank chest right here. So you can actually stay down here the entire hour. Even if you don't have the gem bag, you can just deposit them all right into the bank deposit chest. I like the gem bag, right, because the inventory won't fill up as quickly, so you can, you know, stay a little bit longer before actually having to go into the bank deposit chest. So the pros to this is obviously it gives you more experience per hour and you make more money than, say, the motherlode mine, but it is kind of click intensive, right? You're going to be clicking the entire time, walking around, and yeah, it could be a little bit competition, but there is 48 rocks down here, and as you can see, these ones are already starting to come back. So I would say 2 people could easily be down here per world, and you should never run out of a place where you can mine. So as you can see, I've got a full inventory now, and I can click check on my gem bag, and I got 1 sapphire and 1 diamond in there as well. You can head up to the bank deposit chest, and then you just have to go and deposit all these, and you can even right click your gem bag and click empty, and all of the ores should go right into all the gems will go right to your bank, and you can just start doing it again. You won't have to deposit your gem bag every single time, but it'll last you a while. So the gem bag is purchased from Prospector Percy for 100 golden nuggets, and it can hold 60 of each gem, 300 in total. So you get 60 sapphires, 60 emeralds, rubies, diamonds, and dragon stones. So you can hold a bunch of them before you actually have to deposit it into the chest. Super handy to have this, and it's only, like I said, 100 golden nuggets. So it's definitely worth getting if you want to do this method for a long time. Alright, so I took a screenshot of all of the gems in my bank, and I'm going to reset my experience. We're going to do this for a full hour, and we will see how many gems we can collect and actually how much experience we can get. We'll see if the wiki is right on this one. But anyways, let's start the hour timer now, and I will record if anything interesting happens. I'm assuming nothing will, but yeah, we'll see you guys in about an hour. So a guy just came down here, and we were both mining, and it was pretty good. He moved over to the other side, and yes, like I said, 2 people can easily mine down here, but I think he eventually hopped for some reason. Yeah, I'd say for sure 2 people can mine down here. It is very click intensive for sure, because you mine the ores so fast. So if click intensive is not for you, maybe the motherlode would be better, because you know, you can AFK it quite a bit. But if you do want more money and you do want more experience, here is definitely the option, right? Once you get into the rhythm of it, it's really not too bad, but it is very click intensive, so that is a huge negative part about it. But you know, it's not too bad at all. I am enjoying myself right now. We are just about 33 minutes into the grind. We've gained about 35,000 mining experience. Have no idea how much money we've made so far. We're gonna have to figure that out at the end, but yeah, it's not too bad of a method at all. I do like it, especially when you have access to the bottom. I did this a couple years ago when I had access to the top only, and it wasn't obviously as good, and back then there was a lot more competition than there is now. There's only been a couple people that have come down here. I saw a couple people as well come down, just mine a couple of ores and go back up. I'm not sure, maybe they're doing a clue scroll, or maybe they just needed like a couple of gems or something to make some more of the Slayer bracelets or whatever. But yeah, it's been very nice, very relaxing. I am on a very popular world too, so yeah, we'll see. We've got another 26 minutes, and then we'll see the experience and the profit. Okay, so the hour is actually up now, and we actually mined a total of 1,007 gems. So we beat the wiki by about, whatever it is, 57 gems. So we did pretty well, I would say. We gained a total of 65,100 experience in mining, so very good, especially if you compare it to something like the motherlode mine. This is a lot, I wouldn't say a lot faster, but a little bit faster. If you really want to get mining out of the way and make a bit of money, this could definitely be a great method to use. Or you could switch it up, right? If you want to AFK, do the motherlode mine. If you want to be a bit more focused, make a bit more money, come over to the gems. Now let's see actually how much money we made with the gems. So we're going to start this off with the red topaz, 151k. 300,000 in the opals right there, which is actually crazy, and then these are pretty much worthless. And then we got the sapphires, we got emeralds, rubies, and diamonds, so coming up to 627k GP in an hour. So really, that's not too bad, especially with the mining experience being at 65,000 per hour, and it's pretty easy. It's not like it's hard to do. There's a bank deposit box there. You don't have to bank, like go to a bank and come back. Very, very good. Highly would recommend you get the gem bag to make this even easier. But yeah, it can be some good crafting experience too. If you are an Ironman account, you do this for a couple of hours, you know, you could get a couple of crafting levels out of it and make a ton of jewelry. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the video today. Definitely worth doing still in 2023. And yeah, it doesn't have too many requirements as long as you've got at least the hard diary, Karamja diary out of the way. And it's one of the diaries you really want to get anyways. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. See ya later.